Hello, everybody. The one and only Crazy Joe here. I got the camera over here so I can show you what I'm building and doing. I'm going to show you how I do some of my techniques on building stuff. I've already built this, but I got to stain it and I got to make it look older. I'm going to take some skull clay and make some little beer bottles for it. I'm also going to show you how I paint my figures and stuff and how I make things. Sorry, my bird's on the desk eating potato chips, so you're going to hear some noises. And so enjoy the show while I'm getting at this stuff. I just use cheap Walmart apple barrel paints. Cheap, easy, but they last good. And they're affordable. This is chocolate bar. That's the color. Number is 20578E. It's kind of a reddish brown. And how I do this, give me just a second, I gotta get my water bottle. Okay. I use all types of paintbrushes. I got all sizes and shapes. When I'm doing something, I usually stick to one size unless I'm doing real miniature stuff. But these are one of my favorite brushes, the little flat ones. They spread the paint good. You don't have to waste a lot of paint doing it. Also, another good deal to have is these little droppers. So I can put the water in here. I can control how much I want in with my paint. Count them out. And I don't really count them. I just eyeball it. If it seems a little too thick or thin, I add a little more water. Whichever one works better. Take it, mix it up. Add a little more paint. Mix this up a little bit. Just take this and paint a little bit on there, make a test run. I like watering the paint down so that way you can still see the wood grains and stuff in it. I'll let this dry a little bit and I'll give it another thin coat. And then I'll let it dry. And after that, I'll paint it with some Mod Podge, give it a gloss look. Hello, Anfield and Cowboy Valley. Sorry, I'm not talking too much. I'm trying to get this done right. I'll talk in a little bit. Can you guys hear me okay? Hi, Shaikil. If that's not how I pronounce your name, I'm very sorry. I'm not good at pronouncing names. I'm grateful you guys showed up, though. Here's this. So now you can see it. I gotta let it dry a little bit so I can add another coat. I'm gonna go get my Sculpey clay and I'll roll out the bottles. I'm gonna have to cook them, but I can do that later. But I'll show you oops. There you go. I broke the glue. You see where I broke my deal up, but that's not the end of the world. Stuff happens. I don't live in a perfect world, so things happen. Well, that's gonna make me mad. Oh, God have mercy on my soul. Don't ask me. Nope, somehow I managed to lose one of the shelves. Just made it and the shelf fell off. More I've learned not to get mad, but it does upset me. And I think it just ran over. Well, scrap that idea. Let this dry and I'll gotta cut another piece of wood. I don't know how that happened, but that's how things happen with me. I guarantee you, 30 years ago I'd have done that, I'd been having a screaming fit. And don't get me wrong, I'd like to have a screaming fit over stuff like that. But can't control it, so just gotta learn to deal with it and move on. These are things I'm working on now, but they're my camera doesn't work good enough to show you how I shave them, but I'll kind of give you an idea. I take all the flashing off before I paint them. That way they have a smoother look when you paint on them. Here's my latest one I'm working on, which is my angel. I got the bar done last night. I got the top made and feel it really came out good. And that's what the shelf is for, is to go behind her to put the whiskey jugs and stuff. So, well, tell you what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to take this, I'm going to cut it to make a new one. I don't know where that one went. And this is how I've learned to do things. My mind will work. I put my glasses on so I can see. Things happen for a reason, I guess. So that's what they tell me. I don't buy it, but that's what they tell me anyway. I use this to cut my straight lines. I know they make little cutting boards and stuff, but they always seem like the blade flops around with this. My blade's right where I want it, straight or 45, and I just. So I can find that one, that's the one I want. Go figure. Really? No, leave it to me. That's all right. Here we go. Okay. See what we got here. Just a little. Here we go. Can you guys see me okay? Hey, use what you got. I'm odd, I know it, but it works. Okay. Okay. One last try. Normally I'd use Elmer's to glue these, but I'm using Weld Bond because it dries faster. Okay. Well, wasn't wanting to show you that part, but gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, her name is Chi Chi. Chichi. Chi Chi. Okay. There we go. Now I'm gonna put this down and let it dry. Now come to mind blank. Okay, grab my Mod Podge here. And I'm gonna add another coat of clear on these. It ain't really clear, but it does work good for what I want. I like it. It gives it a little bit of a gloss look instead of being all satiny. And these are all going in my saloon. What I'm going to do is after this cut, I'm going to actually glue them down into the saloon floor. That way they don't slide around and move and get lost. Just a second. Well, I had some good news. I got my truck fixed yesterday, so I can get some more stuff for my layout. Hi, John. So I know I'm not the most exciting person. I will look up and read your guys' posts. I'm not the best multitasker. I am happy you guys showed up. If there's anything you want to see, just ask me. Like I tell Lee, I do not have no secrets. I feel that when you do stuff like this, other people might not know how to do what you do, and helps them get more of their layout done. And this is just plain Mod Podge. It ain't. I don't. It's not watered down or nothing. It's just plain. I use it when I'm wanting to make things look shiny. Because I feel the flat paint holds better. But after I'm done painting, if I want it shiny, I use this. If it's going to be dull, I don't do none of this. I just paint it and walk away. These are. I just do more of them as I go. A couple of them I got to repaint again because the paint didn't hold on very well. That's just the way it is. Okay. I did find my shingles for my roof though, so I can start doing those. So I got a bird clawing them out. Cause I'm be right back. How do I do that? I'm just in YouTube. Yeah, I'm in YouTube Live, so you guys tell me how to do it. I'll do it. So I can use moderators. Hello? Click on, click on name, and it gives you. It just says view page, insert, back, open image in new tab, save image. Right, click, I think. Oh, hey Dave, maybe you could help me out here. I'm wanting to make Lee and Cowboy moderators, but I don't know how. This is my first time doing a live stream, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm not. Here's something I gotta start on. I gotta get this guy finished. I just got him painted a dark gray right now. I'm gonna give him some, like a kind of a dark pink overlay, so it's translucent overlay on his black skin. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. Okay, got that done. Northern Ohio Railroad. Thanks. Appreciate it. Well, you're now moderator, Lee. Oh, thanks. Everybody loves the birdie. She's my baby. Okay, well, get this out of the way and get on the other thing. Careful. Okay, I'm going to glue this. So I glued the right end. Okay, yeah. I'm going to glue this. I'll make sure I put it in the right spot. So I put my okay. Hi, Spike Dog. Thanks for coming by, Cowboy. Are you leaving? I spread the glue on the bottom because it doesn't make it all thick, so it doesn't squirt out all over the sides, and it makes it. I feel it makes a better contact this way. If I can get it to glue in. Okay, that's in. Now see if this will fit. It's always something. Okay, glue that in and we're done. Well, would you guys like to see how I make wine bottles or whiskey bottles for my layout? They're a little, but I'm gotta make them. Okay, give me just a second. I gotta go grab my clay. Okay. Hot red is Sculpey clay. Cream. It's a baking clay. You shape it what you want. You put it in the oven for like 275 for like 5 to 10 minutes. Right. Let me grab my cutting board. I just take this, take that little bit of rolling clay and a ball, which I know it's kids' work, but just gotta make sure it's where I put the. Okay. There we go. one. Here's two. And after I bake them, I'll actually put some little labels on them. Well, actually, I'll just paint little labels on it, but you can't have a ball without whiskey, so you might as well get to making whiskey. Yep, it's polymer clay, Dave. That's exactly what it is. Oh, someone got something on my desk. You made a spill glue on my desk. Yep, it's just polymer clay, so I can just bake it in the oven. A little green. I'm gonna try to do this every. Today's Wednesday or today's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. I'm gonna try to do this every Tuesday at the same time. I'm a little slow, but I'm trying. But I figure I can show you how I do things and what I'm doing. I know I do other things. I got my truck fixed yesterday, so that's good. I can go get some other stuff for my train now. There's one. Thanks, Lee. One more. I'm waiting to put myself in the fingers yet. Yeah, since I made my bar, I decided I'm gonna have to make some little parrots to go on the bar since it is Mad Parrot Saloon. So you gotta put some parrots on it. Oops. Well, drop down. Okay. On the red one. Do the red one, and that's it. What, JJ? JJ, what do you want? Want some pop? Huh? Yes, I know. Hey, Jacob, what you doing? Oh, attention. Krago! What you doing, baby? What you doing? What? You see? Huh? What you see? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's it for the whiskey jugs. Okay. And next thing is I gotta cut the deals off the bottom of her feet. They're I'm gonna make her where she's glued on to the floor in here. So I take my well, maybe I won't do that. I'd rather glue her on. I think I'm gonna pass on that. I don't want to break her feet off. So we'll paint a couple more of these. And okay, so I got a question for you guys. Do you think it'd be better just to do 30-minute videos than 1 hour videos since I'm later on I want to do like have you guys on the show with me and stuff. I mean, this is just my first attempt at this, so I'm willing to take input and stuff and listen to people. Yes, but I'm just. I feel that I think the hobby is so important to people for all generations and stuff. And I love sharing my work. I love seeing other people's work. Because I really like sharing my work. I mean, when I get into my work, though, I don't talk much. So probably, I don't know if it'd be okay just for me to be doing my work while, because I know and other shows, you guys talk to one another while people are doing stuff. So I don't think it'd be that bad. I just want to make sure that, it's like not boring. Because it's like the upstairs, I'm going to make beds for it and little heaters so I can have heat and the lights in the rooms. I'm actually going to like this building. It's actually going to have actual lights inside of it. Well, I think we'll learn from each other, Dave. That's what I share. I'm not trying to sell you guys nothing. I mean, I just talk trains and train stuff and how we can help one another with the trains. I'm just I'm just that way. I'm old school. I figure you help me, I help you in any way I can. And I want to share my love of trains. I don't want to get people bored either. That's why I do what I do and I try to show. Well, I wish I could show you my train layout. Got my skeletons put in last night. I decided last night I'm working on trains, so I've been working on all kinds of stuff. Like right now, I'm painting figures, and I got to start painting on this one. But first, I got to take her and I got to file the edges and stuff. And her wings are clear, but I actually paint them with a wash of colors, so it looks like the colors showing through the wings. But her, I'm just like the other one. I'm painting with light colors and not so much angelic, but just figure it's just something different. I have one angel that's painted all in dark browns, and like she's a warrior too, but she's just not like these angels. She's black. I mean, she's white, but I mean, her outfit's black and dark, but she's not bad. She's just wearing dark clothes. Like humans, we all wear different clothes. What are you doing, chicken? Sorry, I got a bird on the loose. Here, you want some water? Here, some water. What do you want? Did any of you guys see my Bigfoot I painted? These are the guys that are going in my bar, their little band place. I'm gonna start painting on him right now. I decided to put my glasses on and get to it. Let me move a few things because I don't want to break nothing. So Paints. Okay. There we go. Got my colors. You want to get squished. You don't want squished chicken in there. Okay. Paint is. Grab my. When I'm doing these little figures, I use brushes like this. They're kind of small, but they work good. They're good little brushes. This is just kind of to fill in the pieces, but I also use other ones. I love these long ones because you can load them up with a lot of paint, but when you got them at a point, they hold a real nice little tip. They hold quite a bit of paint, so you can do more than just one little area. But like on their hands and little stuff, I use this brush. It's really pointed. I use apple barrels and some brands that it's at Walmart. I don't know, but the brand's Apple Barrel. It's an acrylic paint, water base. I like it because it dries fast and you can work quick. You can paint a bit, walk away, let it dry, come back and paint more. It's like this character here. I figure out what color I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with off-white. I'm using an antique white to paint this guy's pants and put my glasses on so I can see what I'm painting. And I just use water and sometimes a drop of soap to clean the brushes out with. But if your brushes start getting real frayed, you can also get, I don't have none right now, but it's for cleaning the brushes out later. Like you can soak it in them and let them, it helps clean them. Okay. Let that dry a little bit. This is why I paint multiple figures, because I gotta let that dry a little bit before I can go paint any more of it. So I'll take this girl and I'll paint on her. I changed my mind. I was going to do just white, but I'm going to do the antique white. I like the rustic look. In characters like this, I just paint them all with one color first and go back and touch the little. She actually has armor on, so I'll have to paint some of it silver or bronze colored. I think I'll go with her with bronze because my last one I did silver, so she'll get bronze. I'll have to paint her. I'll have to paint her robe something. Yep, I like that. Oh, that already looks good. Sorry if you can't see what I'm doing. I'll try to hold it up better. This girl doesn't have as much armor as the other one. I like that. When I was a kid, I loved English armor. But the older I got, the more I didn't like it. It's just something I went through. I love the look. I still like the look of it. I just not my style, I guess what I'd say. I still love the look of it. I just not fascinated by it no more. I still know it's amazing work. That don't get me wrong, because my grandpa was a blacksmith and he taught me how to work metal and stuff. And it ain't something you just do overnight. You learn to do it. It's a taught skill. I'll have to dig up some burnt umber. This is the same brand, but it's called burnt umber. It is just a real dark brown. It's almost black. In fact, sometimes I will add black to just make it a little darker, but I don't have to. It's real dark. I guess, let's see it. I'm going to move to see if I can get it close to what I'm doing so it doesn't. Oops. Sorry, everybody. I'm not trying to create an earthquake. Can you guys see it okay? I use apple barrel acrylic enamel. It's a water base. It's a little time consuming, but I enjoy it. It's something I grew up painting miniatures. When I was a kid, I used to build things out of construction paper, like little houses. And one time, my mom didn't tell me she was doing this, but I was just in grade school, and she took my work to the state fair and entered it, and I won a prize. I didn't even realize I was just. I do this for fun. It ain't about being. I. It's how I relax. I've learned to enjoy my art and do things, and I believe when I do art, I want it to be believable. Even if it's fantasy, I still want it to be believable. That's kind of how I work. I don't want to make it where it's totally outrageous. Like there's no way they could work. Which I know things I paint, no way they'd work, but they still look like, well, you probably could make that work. And that's and I tell people, like kids, like the model railroad is your world. You can do what you want. If you like it, go for it. I told that to Lee. I know I've told that to a lot of people, but I highly believe in that. I'm not a rivet counter. I don't care who has the realest looking locomotive or layout. That ain't important to me. I'd rather see somebody who took the time to build their own layout with their own two hands that made something unique than something just bought off a shelf. I've always been that way. My mom made me that way, which I wouldn't say that's a bad thing, but she taught me that you get more enjoyment out of making your own stuff. And don't get me wrong, I mean, not everybody can do what I do, and I know that. So I don't hold, but I do get kind of irritated when people say, well, you can just buy one. That ain't the fun of my railroad. It ain't the buying the stuff that makes me enjoy my railroad. The fun of it is I created it. And I like to share that with other people so they can get ideas and build their own layouts. And I think I'm going to leave this like that. I like the way it came out. But, and I tell people that I was like, if you enjoy it, something you like, do it. Don't let others influence you. Like, oh, you can't do it that way. It's your world. Do what you like. Not all of us have money to buy CC or DCC and $1,000 locomotives. Sorry. If I had $1,000, I would have had my truck done fixed. If I had $1,000, I'd be riding a little Sportster right now instead of a Kawasaki. But that's just me. I like building. My bike I built. I didn't build it because I had to. I built it because I wanted to. I like building. I like building all kinds of stuff. And I want to teach the future how to do stuff like this. Because I'm already getting old. I'm not a kid no more. Not even close. And I want to see future model railroaders and young people doing it. Because they want to, not because someone's making them. Can you guys see it okay? I'll let that dry a little bit. I'll go back and do some more. Yes. Well, I just saw. I didn't realize. There we go. Let that dry a little bit. I'll go back and do some more. Okay. Okay. Gotta get me some black. Be right back. And this is just called jet black. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Dave. There we go. Well, so far, so good. Now we'll get some photographs of it because when I take pictures of it, it looks way better. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop here for a bit and start painting on the other one. Okay, I'm going to let this one dry a little bit and start painting on the other one again. Where'd he go? There he is. There he goes. And this color is called Flag Red. Same brand as all the other ones. I'm going to paint his coat with this color. Jacket or whatever you called it. People's clothes back in those days. Thanks, Lee. You can see it good then? If you need me to move it, I will. I'm painting, so I lose track of time. I will say on stuff like this, don't be afraid if you get a spot, like I got some paint on his pants. That's nothing to worry about because you can just go back and dabble with the other color. Acrylic's real nice about touching up stuff. That's why I really like acrylic. Like oil, takes forever for paint to dry and it bleeds so hard. So it's not the same. Drago! Hi, Roosher. Somehow woke my bird up. Yep. I have an awake little dinosaur. My dinosaur woke up. I decided since he's a band player that I'm gonna make him bright colored and stuff. God, I hate flies. I try to keep the paint on these figures not built up because they got such good details. I don't want to hide it with a bunch of layers of paint, so I try to put the paint on as thin as I can. know. What's wrong, baby? What's wrong, Rooster? Oh, I got a mad rooster. Oh, that ain't good. Okay. Okay, okay. What do you think so far? Okay. Okay, I gotta let this dry a little bit before I do any more because I'll end up messing it up. Yeah, I do them. I like painting. It's one thing I enjoy doing. But I'm slow. I warn you, I am slow. I gotta I'm gonna take this girl here She has shorts on and a t-shirt, but I gotta file her to take all of her clothes off and put her in just underwear and a bra for the bedroom scene. I was looking at girls in underwear and bathing suits or whatever, and yeah, they wanted $20. Like $20, I can paint my figures and do it myself. And that's just me. I'm old school. My grandpa taught if you want something, you have more pride if you do it yourself than paying somebody else to do it or paying a store to. I don't know. My grandpa, he was a self-made millionaire, past millions, and he drove old trucks and motor graders. He didn't drive nothing new. The day he died, he never drove a new car ever. And he had enough money to buy many new cars. Never did. And I'm like my grandpa. I don't think money's not my God. I am. I try to do everything I can by myself. I mean, I take help from friends. Don't get me wrong, but I feel you get more enjoyment out of building stuff than just buying it and gluing it down. That's just me. But I love showing my work to you guys and other people. So I feel it shows people that anybody can do it. If my dumb ass can do it, anybody can do it. And yes, I use my mouth to sharpen my paintbrushes. That's an old thing that I'll never break. When I was in college, my teacher gets so mad about that. That's nasty. Well, then don't touch my paintbrushes. They're my brushes. And I got a bird in my shirt. Oh, chicken. What are you doing, chicken? Oh, she's asleep. Go figure. But thanks a lot for coming on to my show, guys. I really appreciate it. All of you. I'm just letting them dry a little bit so I can get more painting done. You can't rush this because you'll mess up the paint job. So you got to stop, come back, stop, come back. And I'm trying to debate on what color I want to make her leggings out of. I'm not super, I mean, I am religious. I believe in God and stuff, but I just always like angels. I just think angels are neat. I've always liked them. But is it in focus there? Okay, what do I got here? Okay. Damn flies. Dee-dee-dee, let-it-do. Okay. And I do put a wash over these after I'm done painting them. I let them cure for a couple of days. I'll put a wash over them so you can see more of the details. I started buying these little figures. They got such good details. Flies. Mind. Okay. I'm using a drop of chocolate bar brown, just a little bit of red on my brush. I want to give her red hair, so add a drop of orange into it. Okay, can you just be right back? Gotta grab my orange. Here's a color of hair I don't paint too often, but I still do it. My brother and my uncle, well, both my uncles actually had bright red hair. My Uncle Mike's hair is just vibrant red. I mean, it's red, red. It almost scares people. And trust me, he's a redhead. He's mad, and you know it. But he's been a good uncle to me all these years, and he's getting up there in age, so I try to visit him as much as I can. I have to change that. Rats. Oh, that didn't work. Well, that was a flop. Hi, Nathan. How you doing? Hi, Jackie. I'm not ignoring nobody. I'm just, when I'm in art mode, I'm not much of a talker. Got a fly in my face. Damn. Okay. Okay, okay. I gotta let this dry a little bit before I do any more too, because I'll end up messing it up. Well, you take care, Dave. Good seeing you. Thanks for coming into my video. I appreciate it. You have a good night. Okay. See you, Dave. Thanks, Jackie. Okay, where's that? Okay. He's almost done now. I guess he really could, but I have to let him dry. Just have to do a wash over him, but I won't do that till after he dries for a few days. Let's see, I'll find something here. Really? Can you guys see that better? Is it still real blurry? But I'll say he's done. Not much I can do about this. I mean, they're miniature figures, so it's a little hard to get close up. Now, if I take a picture with my camera, I guess I need to start doing that. Taking photo. I mean, I do got photos of them, but take photos and so I can put them on a slideshow with my videos. That's what I need to do. Try that. Sorry, I just can't get a close view of it. My digital camera, my video camera, some off-name brand, but I don't have money to buy a new camera that costs more than my bike, so I'm not going to either. If I have that much money to blow, I'll buy a new bike before I spend that much money for a stupid camera. And that's just me. I do this for fun. It ain't about money. It ain't about being cool. I just like sharing my stuff. My bills come before toys or bikes or trains or anything. It's like other things I show on here work good. It's just like figures. But figures are only, they're only, how tall are they? They're not even an inch tall. Okay, they're an inch and a half tall. That's pretty damn small. But well, I just can't get up close with this camera. That's the only thing I don't like about it. It is high definition, though. My little bartender's done. I'm happy with the way she came out. You're not gonna fly messing with me. There we go. Can you see her there? And I got her all done finally. She's all shaded and everything. Time is it? 2 o'clock. Well, I made it past the hour mark. Woohoo! Sorry, gotta get a bird. Made too many sudden movements. Next time I buy a digital camera, I'm gonna buy one a little bit better. But That's all I can afford right now. It's better than the last one I had, though. My cell phone, it takes beautiful pictures of them, so that's why I take pictures with my camera and also videos, but it won't do live stream. Yeah, but this camera doesn't have no features. You can't zoom it in. You can't adjust the shading. And I like doing all of that stuff. I went to college for photography, and my Canon Rebel, I love it, but it's broke. I let my cousin borrow it, and he put the mint flash drive in backwards and did a bunch of stuff and just destroyed it. Still have it, but it's worthless. But besides that, that's old history, so I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. But I was showing Lee my interior. I got it. Get my now when I get this all done, she's going to be glued in here so I don't lose her. Okay, I just got this made. Now it's dry. I can glue it in. It's a little. It's the shelf to put my whiskey on and stuff in my bar. So I'm gonna glue that in and. Come on. I'm trying to be calm. Okay. Give me just a second, guys. I'll show it to you when I get it. Okay. That's the inside of the bar. Come in. Well, hey, rude guys, but I got guests, so I'm gonna have to cut you off. Talk to you later.